Meteorologist Bruce DePrest is in the early warning weather center. He's tracking these storms for us right now. Bruce, what's happening?
Alan, Kara, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Litchfield County and Fairfield County until 5:15. Let's go right to live early warning Doppler 3000 radar. And Fairfield County, I think you're out of the woods for now, but these thunderstorms in Litchfield County have had a history of producing damaging winds in Northville and also about 3/4 inch diameter hail the size of nickels in New Milford. Let's go into this 1 in 10 thunderstorm that has had the history of producing severe weather. It's now located in Bantam and Morris, and it is moving to the east-northeast at approximately 20 miles an hour. So based on that particular path, we're going to track it for you, and this storm is going to be located in Northfield at about 5:09, Thomaston at 5:13, on it to Terryville at 5:22. And there's another storm that we're watching. That's basically to the north, and we're going to go to that particular storm right now. And this one is located in northeastern portions of Litchfield County. It's containing some purples in there, which may indicate either some very heavy rain or hail. That's approaching Riverton right now. This particular storm also moving to the northeast, so it's going to be located in Riverton either now or within the next couple of minutes, and it's moving right toward West Heartland and East Heartland as well. Again, these storms have the potential of producing damaging winds and also some hail. We'll track more storms for you across the state of Connecticut coming up.
Alrighty, thanks, Bruce. Our other big story tonight, a hometown hero has died in Iraq. The 21-year-old man was from Norwich. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Jaime Roth joins us live with our mobile newsroom in Norwich with more. Jamie?
Kara, we've just heard from Governor Jody Rell's office. The governor is saying that while 21-year-old Army Specialist Jacob Martyr may have enlisted right here in Norwich, it appears he doesn't have any next of kin in Connecticut. Specialist Martyr was an infantryman in the Army, which means he served right on the front lines in Operation Iraqi Freedom. He was killed 2 days ago in Sadr City, Iraq, when his patrol came under fire. And there aren't many specifics known about the particular attack, which is why the Army is still investigating. Specialist Martyr was based in Fort Hood, Texas. Reporting live from Norwich, Jaime Roth, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Another big story involving another Connecticut man as tensions increase. New concerns tonight about that Connecticut journalist being held in Iraq. Channel 3 Eyewitness News anchor Dennis House is live in the newsroom with that story. Dennis.
Haven native Micah Guerin was taken hostage by militants in Iraq last week. Today, for the first time, Guerin released a statement.
I'm an American journalist in Iraq, and I've been asked to deliver a message.
أنا صحفي أمريكي في العراق، وقد طلب مني أن أبلغ رسالة من مجموعة الشهداء الذين يودون أن يعمل الشعب الأمريكي على وقف المذبحة في النجف، وأنا معتقل الآن وأعامل بشكل جيد.
Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr are calling for Guerin to be released. Militants have threatened to kill him, who's in Iraq as a freelance journalist. The group Martyrs Brigade has threatened to kill Guerin if the U.S. does not pull out of Iraq. Guerin was born in New Haven, but he now lives in Manhattan. Live in the newsroom, I'm Dennis House, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Tonight, followers of the radical Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr remain in control of a holy shrine in Iraq as his aides negotiate its handover. Earlier today, militiamen removed their weapons from the shrine in Najaf, a step toward ending the 2-week-long standoff there. Violence in that area has been widespread. 77 people have died in Najaf in the past 24 hours.
U.S. Attorney General John Ashcroft says tonight 3 Palestinian activists have now been indicted for laundering money in order to support the terrorist group Hamas. Officials say they used 3 bank accounts in the U.S. to launder millions of dollars. 2 of the men were arrested and indicted in Chicago. The 3rd suspect remains on the loose tonight. Now, this is the 2nd major Justice Department indictment in the last month related to the Palestinian terror group Hamas. Some panicky moments today in Meriden, where the Superior Courthouse had to be evacuated. This because somebody phoned in a bomb threat. The state police and bomb squad investigated the incident, but their search turned up nothing suspicious. The courthouse was shut down for about 3 hours and then reopened.
The family of a 13-year-old girl killed on a motorcycle this week is warning the public tonight about scam artists on the street falsely claiming that they're collecting money to help the family. Abigail Morales was a passenger on a motorcycle that was chased through Hartford streets by an SUV on Tuesday night and then struck from behind. As her family and friends continue to grieve her loss, state police are looking for witnesses who saw the deadly crash itself.
A Meriden woman is attacked in her own home. She's in critical condition tonight at Hartford Hospital. And Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter John Moan talked with neighbors who share horror and concern.
Retired teachers and young families call Victoria Towers home. Ernie Audette lives above where a woman in her 50s was stabbed in her third-floor apartment.
Never expected anything to happen in this place.
A man in his 30s stabbed her several times, leaving her for dead. Police say he left covered in her blood.
There was so much blood in the woman's apartment. Police say when the attacker bolted out this side door, he left a trail of blood down the stairs and through this cordoned off area.
We found some blood downstairs on the handle of the basement door.
George Garbus stayed overnight at the complex with friends who live in the third floor. He passed by the victim's apartment when he was leaving.
Completely nice woman. She absolutely locked her door behind her all the time.
With her attacker gone, the woman screamed for help.
When she stumbled out into the hallway, he heard the commotion. He went outside and obviously saw that she had been stabbed. Took her into his apartment, made her as comfortable as possible, and called 911, which may have saved her life.
As far as how the attacker got into her apartment, there was no sign he forced his way in. He may have even had a key. In Meriden, John Moan, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
The Good Samaritan neighbor declined an on-camera interview, but says he did what anyone would do for a person in dire need.
New tonight, some fast action from the Waterbury Police Department. Officers arrested 2 men accused of robbing the Fleet Bank on Fairfield Avenue earlier today. Eyewitnesses say one man had a knife, grabbed an employee, and demanded cash. The bank manager was cut, but is expected to be okay. Police arrested the man accused of holding up the bank and the man they say drove the getaway car just a short time after the holdup.
One Connecticut high school says an honor student may enroll this fall, but only if her mom does not sue the school. We'll tell you what that's all about.
And why home ownership may now be an option for those who never thought it was possible.
And scam artists preying on storm victims. You won't believe what they're doing.